Tonight, we are investigating Britain's hidden financial crisis, a crisis hiding in plain sight, in your energy bill, your rent, the bus that no longer comes, the GP you can no longer see, a crisis that has been building for decades, accelerated by 14 years of Conservative government, and one that no sticking plaster has been able to fix. Britain is broken, not by accident, by design. 14 years of Conservative government left us with crumbling public services, unaffordable housing, soaring energy bills, and working people who cannot make ends meet, no matter how hard they work. Labour won the mandate to change that, but incremental fixes won't be enough. Tonight, we examine a bold new economic proposal being put to the Labour Party, one that strikes at the root of the problem, not just the symptoms. It's called the Theodore Framework. Here is the central question the Theodore Framework asks. Why do essential services keep failing working people, regardless of who is in government? The answer isn't incompetence, it's architecture. Bus routes cut by 40% since 2010. Housing costs now consuming between 30 and 50% of income for millions of families. 4 million homes left with poor insulation. Water companies paying out billions in dividends while sewage flows into rivers. Energy bills that bankrupt families while energy companies post record profits. This is not market failure. This is the market working exactly as it was designed to, extracting wealth from users and transferring it to owners. Labour has always believed the economy must work for working people. The Theodore Framework is a structural attempt to make that happen. The Theodore Framework rests on 3 pillars. Pillar 1, a money creation committee, an independent body, similar in standing to the Bank of England's Monetary Policy Committee, but with a fundamentally different mission. Not just controlling inflation, setting the terms on which new public investment enters the economy. Transparent, democratically accountable. Capped, no blank cheque, a bounded, audited lending envelope, tightened automatically if inflationary pressures rise. Pillar 2, a public lending facility. Long-term, low-cost lending, directed not at financial speculation, but at mission-led investment. Electric bus fleets, social housing built to zero-carbon standards, local energy projects that keep the benefits in the community, care facilities owned by the people who use them, not by private equity. Every pound creates a tangible public benefit. Repayments are recycled back into the next wave of investment. Pillar 3, the public commons ring fence, a legal barrier written into statute that prevents essential services from ever becoming vehicles for financial extraction again. Cooperative ownership, municipal delivery, community land trusts, asset locks that cannot be undone by the next hostile takeover. This is the architecture that makes the change permanent. So what does this look like on the ground? On transport, reliable buses and trains, municipally run, that get workers to work. Not a luxury, a foundation. On housing, community land trusts building genuinely affordable homes, not speculative assets, not a buy-to-let opportunity. Homes for the people who need them. On energy, community-owned renewables that cut bills and keep profits local. No more households choosing between heating and eating while shareholders collect the dividends. On care, a sector rebuilt on asset-locked, non-profit models. Dignified, stable, no more collapse when the private equity owner walks away. This is Labour's core offer, an economy where the foundations are secure, costs are fair, and working people can participate on equal terms. The Theodore Framework is the structural means to deliver it. The question will be asked, doesn't creating money for social investment simply cause inflation? The truth is, money is already being created, constantly, by private banks for private gain, much of it funding the very speculation that drives up house prices and energy costs. This is not a secret. This is how the current system works. The Theodore Framework does not propose unlimited money creation. The Money Creation Committee sets a hard annual cap. Lending is constrained by real capacity, skills, supply chains, materials. If inflationary pressure rises, the envelope tightens. Every allocation is published. Every outcome is audited. The question is not whether investment happens. Investment is happening right now. The question is who it serves: shareholders in the Cayman Islands or working people from Manchester to Middlesbrough. Labour came to power with a promise: to rebuild Britain in the interests of working people. Not managed decline, not tinkering at the edges. Genuine, lasting change. The Theodore Framework is not a finished answer. It is a serious architectural proposal. Practical, deliverable within existing UK institutions, and designed to be resilient to the financial pressures that have reversed every similar effort before it. It asks Labour to do what only Labour can do: use the power of the state not to control the economy, but to protect it, to build the stable foundation of affordable essentials on which working people and a thriving private sector both depend. Britain is at a crossroads. We can keep patching a system designed to extract wealth from those who have least, or we can change the architecture and build an economy that finally works for the many. The Theodore Framework. This is the conversation Britain needs to have, starting now.